This is the MPhil PYQ of the recent examination of IMHANS 2025. Okay, so if you are preparing for the next time, maybe for 2026, then this question paper will be very important for you. Even if you are giving other MPhil entrances, then also this paper is going to help you. But that does not mean that all the questions that appear over here are going to come in your entrance examination as well, because recently if you have given the IHBAS examination, the IBAS 2025, then you definitely know that this is not the scenario. Every institution, every examination conducting body has different approaches towards selecting their students and all those things. And this is, if we consider about IMHANS, then we are going towards the South India, and there they have different demands, and they are asking only from the 2, 3, 4 and 9 units of the UGC NET psychology. But talking about the North India side, the entrance examination have different approach. The paper level is more basic as compared to the paper which you are going to witness right now. Now talking about this paper, all the questions are once again directly from the CANF and indirectly also. Though the questions are little tricky, the time allotted is only 60 minutes, and in these 60 minutes you have to figure out the 75 questions for you. And even though there is a different approach to solve question paper for this particular examination. Okay, all right, so we will quickly brief through this thing and see how the questions have been repeated, and see if you have watched the JMAS PYQ. This is from the JMAS PYQ. Okay, JMAS PYQ, this one, Wisconsin Benton visual retention test, Ray Osterith and finger tapping test. This is from the JMAS PYQ. DSM-5 TR asked for the very first time the crisis in psychology due to strict adherence to experimental analytical paradigm primarily refers to the limitations of which epistemological stance. Okay, for this you have to read deep for all these topics, then and only then you will know about this, and this is given in the A book. Thank you. In advanced statistical analysis, MANOVA, multivariate analysis of variance, is preferred over multiple ANOVAs when definitely you know we are having multiple dependent variables, and this is also given in the A book. Effect size you will also find in the A book. So questions have been falling from A book CANF framework completely. Okay, as you can see, the diathesis stress model also we have shown in the previous videos that this is directly given in the C book also, though they have not explained or mentioned about schizophrenia. But if you will read about this diathesis stress model, you will be able to solve this question very easily. The humanistic concept of UPR, always the repetition in every MPhil entrance exam. Okay, now which of the following best explains the role of the ventrolateral preoptic nucleus VLPO in the regulation of sleep? This particular question, VLPO, you will not find in the C book, but in higher biopsychology books you will definitely find about this. Now damage to the Broca area, again once again C book coming into picture. This is from the A book once again, and the neurophysiological method which involves, again you will find this reference in the C book. In instrumental learning, the Flynn effect also given in the A book. This is your N book. So even you can see the questions are coming directly. The pattern of asking questions is little tricky as compared to other entrance examinations, but as I have told earlier also that in the start of this video, every examination has different demand, and you have to suit your preparation or prepare according to that. Okay, so for next time if you are giving 2026, you have to study very deep, very deep for this kind of thing, I mean this examination. Okay, fine motor control during skilled behaviors primarily depends upon, these all are also given in the C book, where you are talking about the permissive effect of hormones on behavior. Mindfulness based stress reduction incorporates elements from these thing. Acceptance and commitment therapy, though the syllabus portion is third wave behavioral therapy that emphasizes what it emphasizes. So what next time what I will do is, for if you are giving for IMHANS, I will make a dedicated video on from where all these questions are coming. Okay, these questions are coming from different books, and as you can know, the PYQs were not available previously, but now it is available. So for next time if you are giving IMHANS, make sure you are subscribed and you are preparing from the books mentioned. From more than CNF, you have to read from more different books as well. Okay, because this paper is really a good paper, and even in also North India, ABAS and a very reputed institution also should ask questions like these. Okay, because it makes you to think. Psychoneuroimmunology research shows and questions like this as well. The effectiveness of parental mediation of digital uses, negative impacts on children, implicitly assumes that. Now what is happening? This is from your unit number 10 of UGC NET psychology. Okay, this is from your unit number 10 about parental mediation of digital usage. But you can't help much. If you have given, you have to study, but see this grounded theory, this is also coming from the CANF 7000 bundle. So if you have access to that, then also you will be able to solve these kind of question. It is mentioned in a book, don't need to refer any other where, okay, apart from the books mentioned. But now, as now this paper is available, I will surely make upcoming more videos. So let's assume, you can assume you have to read how many, 4 these and 3 to 4 more books for the IMHANS 2026. Okay, now this does not imply if you are preparing for some North Indian states examination like RML, IBAS, KGMU, LG, BRMH, then the requirements are different. Okay, don't think that everything is similar. Ceiling and floor effects in the test design, you can see all these things in the A book. Conversion disorder you will find in the N book and the F book as well. Okay, structural equation modeling you will find in the very high research book. So make sure for the next time you are watching the videos, because more than CANF now you have to read. Okay, dialectical behavior therapy is particularly effective for borderline personality disorder because DBT balances. Okay, don't worry, for the next time you will have different kind of book you have to read. Minimum 8 book will be there, you have to read. The semantic differential scale once again from the E book. This C book, behavior modification techniques, you will find from the basic general knowledge. This is directly from this A book, John Holland's Riasik model. If you will read the complete scenario over there, you will be able to differentiate what is the thing which they want to ask. Okay, they are asking about what? According to John Holland's Riasik model, it is given, clearly mentioned in the A book. It is given. If you are watching this video and if you have not seen the A book, then you have not read that book. Okay, it is given. Riasik model is given in the A book. Don't worry. Okay, a mismatch between personality type and occupational environment is most likely to result in. If you will read that, you will be able to understand what particularly they are trying to convey the message. Okay, the statement best illustrates the distinction between directive and non-directive counseling approaches. So next time take one more book for this. Okay, take one more book and read and read and read. Transactional analysis as a psychotherapy, one more book. When using single subject design, A book. At least for second unit and third unit, you don't need to refer any other extra book. Okay, for fourth and ninth, yes, I will suggest you, but nothing, everything is given over there in the A book. The what is this? The concept of neuroplasticity, and as you can see, it is repeated from the IBAS PYQ. IBAS PYQ and RINPAS also, I guess. This is a PYQ repeat, and in high, see, this is a favorite question. Type 1, type 2 error. Every MPhil entrance you will find this particular question. So for next time, if you are giving IMHANS, make sure you do the proper thing. Type 1, type 2 error, because they are preparing the questions in a very smart way. Okay, it is not like what is this, what is this. They are making you think, and this is how any MPhil paper should be. Okay, that is how it will become more interesting, and the cutoff will drop down to 70, 80, 85 maybe, because it is, you are having negative marking in this as well. A test item show a high difficulty index and a negative discrimination index. What is the most likely interpretation? If you have read properly from the A book, you can analyze and summarize the answer for this. Which feature most differentiates military selection test from civilian aptitude test? You can apply common sense. During the propagation of an action potential, which event ensures the unidirectional flow of the neural impulse along the axon? Once again, important, C book, you will find this thing. Acceptance and commitment therapy, 2 questions are getting repeated. So next time you read this thing. Okay. All right. What next? In a repeated measure ANOVA, same thing, A book. Synaptic facilitation observed during high frequency stimulation, it will be covered from C book or any other biopsychology book, maybe penal. A key limitation of retrospective cohort studies compared to prospective cohort studies, you can find this in A book. You can find about cohort, but maybe not about retrospective and prospective. You can just simply Google for the next time. According to the Gene-Plore model, the creative process involves, this is one of the new question, very, very interesting, Gene-Plore model over here, which observation most specifically reflects a thought process. N book. MSc, always refer to the N book for the very basic understanding. According to Rowe and Kahn's model of successful aging, once again you will find this thing where in C book it is there about aging. You will not find the exactly they have mentioned, but yes, somewhat hidden between the lines they have mentioned about this model. According to Murray Bowen's family system therapy, right before the examination 1 or 2 days, there was there was a poll on Telegram group where this name was mentioned. So I hope if you have gone through this thing, then obviously you will be able to solve this particular question as well. Item response theory, once again from the ebook. When conducting a phenomenological study, the researchers bracketing or epoch is crucial because it assumes that, okay, it does not mean that you will go and read about phenomenology from any other book. It's just a question which came. Next time this is not going to come, but yes, for studying this, refer to ebook. Each and every, from first chapter to 23rd chapter, you have to be thorough or through with all these topics. Okay, 1 to 23 is very, very important for IMHANS. Okay, so whatever I am suggesting, guiding right now, whatever I am telling, speaking, or whatever you are understanding is specifically for IMHANS only. Okay, for rest of the examinations, if you are giving and watching, for knowledge you can watch and read, but for exact preparation, don't simulate the same situation because you will end up giving entrance once again. Okay, this is particularly for IMHANS. The social readjustment rating scale given in the C book, CBT given C book, N book, you will find this thing about therapy. And motivational interviewing, a non-significant result in hypothesis, once again A book. And for IMHANS, what you can do is you can practice from the UGC net. Okay, now this is also definite. UGC net PYQs you have to do. There is no alternative. UGC net PYQs from 2019 to 2025 December, okay, or maybe 26 June. By the time it will be available, you can have that unit wise section for IMHANS preparation. You can order it from the ebook set. Okay, check the description to order it. Unit wise PYQs for practice. There will be questions and answer key. You can check if you want. And okay, now this thing, factor analysis, once again from the ebook, you will find this thing, but you have to read more and more. Okay, they are taking over the top over the content for this particular examination. The biological basis of motivation implicitly assumes that basic common sense will apply. When conducting a meta-analysis, you can read different book. The phi coefficient is a measure. Okay, this suggests that if you want to clear IMHANS 2026, you have to read more than any other entrance examination. Okay, this is so true. This is the very first entrance examination PYQ which is asking about phi coefficient and digging deep. Okay, so if you are from Kerala or if you want to crack IMHANS 2026, then make sure you follow the videos and the book list. CNF is the primary thing. Okay, this is the primary thing. It will be helpful for you. This CNF thing is the primary, and the secondary books will be following shortly in our upcoming videos, because the phi coefficient, this question is once again from your UGC net PYQ. Okay, so for next time, make sure you do UGC net PYQ, UGC net psychology PYQ. You have to do, because they are picking questions from there only. Okay, now I have seen the PYQ. I can tell you, okay, they are picking. You have to pick more questions. You have to do thoroughly from 2019 2025. It will help you more than any other thing, more than reading books. If you solve those questions on your knowledge, it will help you. Neuroplasticity, once again, same thing. Data set, highest coefficient of variation, same thing. When conducting ethnography, given in the A book. Okay, A book you will find. When using ANCOVA, A book, which of the following is a non-parametric test used for comparing more than two independent groups when the data is ordinal? Important. Once again, A book, it is given in the A book. Okay, A book. When conducting case studies, A book. When interpreting the results of a cross-cultural study, you can apply some common sense knowledge over here. The Wechsler adult intelligence scale measures intelligence through, once again, it is given in the A book. Repeated measure design in experimental research, you will find in some high research book, but also if you have done through the A book, you will be able to understand what is happening exactly. Observational learning, Bandura, involves which of the following processes? The C book. And one more question directly from the A book, you will find all these things. Okay, you will find this thing, Wilcoxon, Kruskal, Wallis, Friedman. Even if you are able to match all these things, you will be able to match the eta square with the correct option. Okay, all right, so this was your paper for IMHANS 2025, a very good paper. Okay, and you are having good questions, good level of questions being asked in this particular examination. This is not like some any other entrance exam which is asking some general things. This is digging deep. Okay, so for next time, if you are preparing for IMHANS, make sure you read what you have to do. Some things for now, what you can do is, if you are aiming for IMHANS 2026, the very first requirement is that you have to have this PYQ. Okay. First requirement is PYQ of 2025. No matter if you have the previous ones or not, you will have this PYQ, from where you can just simply go to the link of the Telegram channel. You will find this PYQ available over there. Okay. Alright. Also shortly there will be answer key also available. So answer key and PYQ, this is the very first requirement. What is the second requirement? Second requirement is the basic general books called as the CANF. Even if you want to start watching for the very first time, just getting interested in the Mphil clinical psychology IMHANS, and you don't want to go outside of Kerala, then this is very important, doing the CANF basic things. And then third one is the wait for the upcoming videos on this particular topic. We will discuss about maybe in a 1 month or 15-20 days odd, you will find more books. Okay, without reading more books, you will not be able to clear this particular examination. More books are needed for IMHANS only. If you are watching for the another examination, it will not resonate with you. Don't do this thing. Okay, don't do this thing. For knowledge enhancement, yes, 100% you can do, but for preparing specifically your entrance exam, it will waste your time and will make you sit for 2027 as well. But for IMHANS 2026, you will do it. And the fourth one is that you have to do what? UGC NET PYQs. You have to practice UGC NET PYQs for IMHANS. Guaranteed, you have to do this thing. Okay. You don't need to do any other single mock apart from this. Okay. Mock test, no need. What you need to do is unit wise PYQs of UGC NET psychology. Okay. Specifically, second, third, fourth and ninth. If you want others also you can do, because in fifth it is about asking about conditioning and all those things you can do. But a 2, 3, 4, 9 is very, very important. Very, very IMP for you to practice this UGC NET psychology PYQs from 2019 till 2026, because it will be available till then. Okay, because IMHANS will be in 2026 by September, October. So by then the June session will also be covered. So make sure you are practicing these 4 things. Okay. Now, if you're watching this video for IMHANS, these 4 things are the primary, secondary and tertiary requirement for you. If you do all these things along with one major thing, that is revision, you will be able to score very high. You will be able to score very high and you will give tough competition to your competitors and you will get your seat in the IMHANS 2026. Earlier than that, you will not find video on this IMHANS because there was no PYQ available, but now it is available. So now you will just kill it in 2026. Make sure that you are subscribed to the channel and joined in the Telegram group for this thing, and see you all in the next video. Till then, goodbye, take care and see you all soon. If you are also giving any other entrance examination, it will be helpful for you, but don't replicate all these 4 in ABAS. Okay. You will keep on giving ABAS entrance exam if you do this thing. Okay. No need to replicate this thing. Don't need to deep dive into these topics if you are giving any other entrance examination. But yes, if you are giving IMHANS, then you are watching the right video. Thank you and have a nice day.